Was why do we tend to strike gyaku? Gyaku basically means, the word means reverse, but in the context of striking, it refers to when you have a lead limb and an opposite side strike. So in this case, my lead limb is left and my striking side is right. That's not the only way we strike, but in these types of drills, it is. Why is that the case? Maximum rotation, right? So if I have distance, this full step in could be a more powerful strike because I gather all that momentum, yes? But from short range, this ability to get rotational force is stronger than if I just did this from where I am. Doesn't mean that's weak, but the reverse hip will be stronger, yes? Additionally, when I block, by blocking and leading with the same side, so left lead up top, left lead down low, he could put an extreme amount of pressure, and skeletally I'm very strong. Mr. Semper, why don't you help him out? Right? So just to prove the point, right? Come on, big boys. Structurally, I'm very strong here. No, you're good, you're good. But if I switch the legs, that's no longer true. Okay, do we understand? So if I'm blocking with one and leading with the other, he pushes, that's no longer quite as true. That type of thing tends to lead to rotation. Where we rotate. Because of the pressure here, I tend to rotate and make a throw. Got it? In this case, we want everything leading, so we're as strong as we can possibly be this way, and we have the rotational force of the empty. So you have your strongest block plus your strongest short range upper body technique. Does that make sense, everybody? Yes. Okay, but please watch my hips and shoulders now for sake of demo. Let's just do this thing. You happy with that rotational force? No. Why not? Because there's no rotational force. There's a block, which is okay, and then there's I lift and open up my armpit and try to touch him with my elbow. That is not a sufficient strike. So block, with the block, what's already happened?
Their traction of the arm.
Right. And of course, I'm not going to freeze here in real life because that one's coming for sure. But part and parcel, they should be tied together. So as we block, that block should, not as an afterthought, but part and parcel with the block, should have the hips lined up, ready to go. So if I'm doing a set of 5 and I catch myself on the first one, it's not the end of the world. You don't have to restart the set. But the second rep, the third rep, the fourth rep, we need to make sure that we are aligned and that our hip is ready for that centrifugal force into the target. A lot of us are just kind of lifting and touching. Lifting, touching, back heel coming up. Rotate when you block. So your shoulders are strong here, and a lot of force on the elbow. Got it? Okay. Gradually, I do want this to be sped up and less telegraphed. Okay? But I don't want him to start going fast, and it leads to this. Where I feel like, well, I kind of blocked, and my elbow got to the end point, but all of the body dynamics are not only wrong, but pretty much non-existent. Freeze. What's happened to his head? Where's his body now? It's off balance. We're ready to move into something. Bam! See where he is? Ready. Whatever is going to come. Not. Because that might actually help you. Help you. It'll develop the reflex in terms of knowing where he's going. The problem is, even if I have a 100% success rate, power please, this is what's going to happen. So I want to develop the reflex to know which side it's coming on, but also the power and structure to deal with the problem. Okay, questions? So let's stop with this. Block has rotation. Strike has rotation. Block has rotation. Strike has rotation. If your belt's not flopping around, if like Nora, show me your ponytail, Nora. That thing should be whipping her in the face. When she comes around, boom, whoosh, bam. That's the feeling it should have. Whoosh. All right. 100 man.